Hi everybody, welcome to Kempner High School and welcome to Thursday night softball, the final game of the regular season for the Kempner Lady Cougars, who are hosting the Angleton Wildcats, a team that is playoff bound. Kempner is going to be the underdog in this game, but Kempner can get a win and have a 9-7 district record, which would be a successful season considering some of the competition that they have in this district, especially Foster, which went through undefeated and won District 24 5A, and also these Angleton Wildcats, who are going to be playing an HISD team in round one, and we know they'll be in round two, possibly against Barbers Hill, where Angleton will be the underdog, but again, you never know. That's why they play the game. This VypeFortBend.com presentation of Fort Bend County Softball is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity is a proud supporter of Fort Bend and Greater Houston High School sports on VypeFortBend.com. With the new Xfinity Sports Zone app, watch multiple games at once and check live stats and scores while watching another game. It's the best sports entertainment experience with Xfinity X1. And by First Tire and Automotive. Make sure your vehicles are in shape for the spring. First Tire and Automotive has locations in First Colony, Greatwood, Katy Cinco Ranch, and the one on Eldridge Road in Sugar Land is the one most convenient to Kempner High School. All four of those First Tire and Auto locations are open on Saturdays. For the best prices on tires, go to firsttireandauto.com. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and get this thing underway at pretty much straight up 6 o'clock here on VypeFortBend.com. I'm Roger Smith. Glad you're with us, and we'll be right back.
What if you made the rules? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe you'd decide mullets were fashionable again. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data or a mix of each, all in one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a one-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile to save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 6/30/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
First Tire and Automotive will shower you in savings in April. Make sure you're not caught saying the wrong S word when it starts raining because you can't see out of your windshield. Safety first to get you to and from the big game. Check out these great savings. Wiper blades, buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free on select Contour Beam windshield wipers. Purchase 4 select BF Goodrich, Goodyear, General, or Uniroyal tires with a premium installation package and wheel alignment and save $100. First Tire and Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Here we go. The Kempner Cougars are on the field, ready to go, and here's the starting lineup for the visiting Angleton Lady Cats. Number 1, Aaliyah White will bat in the leadoff spot, and she plays center field. Ari Cruz bats second, and she is in left field. Mia Scott batting third and plays third base. The cleanup hitter is Haley Savage. She plays first base. At second base, it's Kaylin Brown batting fifth. Mason Garrett is batting in the sixth spot, and she's the shortstop. Gabby Scott is catching, and she'll bat seventh. Batting eighth, it's Bree Dent at pitcher. And Tori Harrison is in right field, batting ninth for the Angleton Lady Cats. For the Kempner Cougars, they will start Sophie Kutzik on the mound, or I guess I should say inside the pitcher's circle. This is not the batting order. I'm just giving you the different positions here. And they handed me this lineup just minutes ago, and I don't see anyone who's number 2 as in catcher. Normally that's Corey Vasquez, but it's somebody else tonight, and the game's going to start anyway, so here we go. Aaliyah White, left-handed hitter, leading off, and the first pitch is high to her. Sammy Sheelander is at first base. Pauline Pham is at second. We'll get the rest of them shortly. The second pitch also high by Kutzik. Heaven Ferguson is at shortstop for Kempner. Alyssa Medrano at third base, her familiar position. Kutzik brings the 2-0 and a bit of a swinging bunt, but it goes foul out of play to the left. Aaliyah White, a senior. Angleton wearing the purple jerseys with the black numerals outlined in white. Dark gray along the shoulders and sleeves, and the dark gray pants. Kutzik sways, now brings it, and that pitch is high, and the count now 3-1 on Aaliyah White. She'll be followed by Ari Cruz and Mia Scott. 3-1 pitch on the way, and that's a walk. Aaliyah White heads on down to first. Now Ari Cruz, the left fielder, another left-handed hitter. Kempner's wearing the home white tops with the Cougar the Cougar logo on the right sleeve. And the first pitch is a changeup in there for a strike. Ari Cruz, a sophomore. There are several great players on this Angleton roster who are underclassmen. I guess I should say underclass women. And they'll have a strong program for years to come. Late swing on that one, and it goes foul before Medrano can get a glove on it. And I think maybe Medrano is thinking, I should have just left that alone because it looked like it was going to go foul, and you don't want to touch it before it goes foul, or you kind of give Ari Cruz a better chance to get to first. Here's the next pitch, and it's high, and there's a stolen base attempt, and safe at first base is Aaliyah White with a stolen base. Safe at second. We've got cloudy skies overhead. Looks like it could rain, but I don't think so. What do I know, though? The 1-2 pitch is fouled off on the left side, and looks like several people over by the Angleton dugout have the hot foot on the third base side. Kutzik, the right-hander, rocks and fires. Change up, and it's sliced down the left field line, and it just goes foul by about 5 feet. And the left fielder, Sam Decker, picks it up out there. Kempner will be, well, let's just say best of the rest in District 24 5A, just out of playoff contention. If they win tonight, they'll have a record of 9-7. Kutzik with the high pitch. The count now 2-2. Ari Cruz ready, and she rips it. It's a base hit into left field. Decker up with it, quickly gets it back in, and that means that White is going to have to stop at third base. Now Mia Scott is next. Mia, a senior on this ball club. They have a steady diet of left-handed hitters near the top of their lineup. Kutzik wearing the white visor with the maroon K on the front of it. Brings it. Here's a pitch that just misses the inside corner, and there's a stolen base by Cruz with no throw from the Kempner catcher. Kutzik brings the next one, and that misses high. 2-0 the count. 2 runners in scoring position for Angleton, which lost a heartbreaker 6-5 their last time out as they took on Foster, and they gave the Foster Falcons fits. But Foster won at 6-5 in a walk-off, so their district record stays perfect. Angleton very solidly in as the number 2 seed out of District 24 5A. Then you've got Fulsher in the 3 spot. By the way, most of the pitchers will wear the steel cage mask just for protection, but Sophie Kutzik, she's not wearing a mask. Here we go with Mia Scott, first pitch to her, and it's outside for ball one. Aaliyah White is at third base. She walked, stole second, and moved from second to third on the base hit by Ari Cruz. And in there for a strike. Three and one the count. Kutzik brings it. And that's high for ball four. Second walk of the game. Mia Scott heads on down to first base, and the bases are loaded for Haley Savage, the cleanup hitter. Plays first base. Haley's a senior, stands near the back of the left-handed box. First four hitters in the Angleton lineup are lefties, and she swings at the first pitch, and it gets under the glove of Lauren Hatch, and it's rolling toward the wall. 3 runs, three runs are going to score on what turns out to be a single and an error on the center fielder Hatch that enables 3 runs to come home. Nobody out, and the base is clear, and Savage standing on second base after her hit. And now the first right-handed hitter of the game is Kaylin Brown, and she hits one to the right side of the infield off the glove of Pauline Pham. She does knock it down and keep it from going to the outfield, but can't get the runner. That will be a base hit. Would have been a spectacular play had Pham been able to secure it. Mason Garrett now, the shortstop for Angleton, right-handed hitter. Open stance. Stands tall, Kutzik ready. There goes the runner from first to second, and no throw down. I was given an extra Kempner lineup. And there's a foul ball on the ground on the left side. Going up and down. I think that's Emily McCoy who is playing catcher. Yes, it is. It's Emily McCoy. It's got flex next to her name. I'm going to put a C to put an end to my confusion. 1-1 is inside, and it gets underneath Emily, but no problem. All the runners hold. Savage is at third. Kaylin Brown is at second. And Garrett hits it hard to third. They hold the runner. Throw to first, not in time. Medrano got it in her glove. It came out. She picked it up quickly, but could not get the ball to first in time to get Mason Garrett. That will also be an infield hit. That's the fourth hit of this first inning, and Gabby Scott will be next. You can probably tell by the sound here that we are experiencing a windy night, but the wind is blowing in. I don't know that we're going to have any homers unless they're to right field. There's a fly ball in the air. Gabby Scott puts it toward left field, and Sam Decker has it, throws it on home, but that's a sacrifice fly. Savage comes home to score, and it's now 4-0 Angleton on top. Still nobody out, and now runners at first and second. Now Bree Dent, the pitcher, stands near the front of the right-handed box. Sophie Kutzik, Roxanne fires, and there's a line drive into left field. Decker is going to come up with it, and they will hold the runner at third, so the bases are now loaded. Score remains 4-0, still nobody out. Fifth hit of the inning by Bree Dent is a single, and now Tori Harrison. Tori's a junior, hits righty. Kutzik brings it. And the first pitch is high. McCoy looks over at the dugout. Kutzik has the sign, now brings it. Change up in there. By the way, tomorrow night, if the weather permits it, we'll have Ridgepoint hosting Elkins in baseball. Comebacker to Kutzik. She caught it. And she's not too proud to act like her hand doesn't hurt, because it does. But what a play. That's one out. Hang in there, Sophie. So Tori Harrison is out, now back to the top, and Aaliyah White. She walked, stole second, and came around to score. And takes a hack at the first pitch, which might have been high and out of the strike zone. And they threw a new ball into Kutzik. Better throw it gently. Here's the 0-1. White goes the other way, and it drops in front of Decker, base hit. 1 run scores, but that'll be all. Coming on home is Kaylin Brown, and the score is now 5-0. Now Ari Cruz is back up, singled her first time, came around and scored run number 2. Kutzik rocks in, fires, and a late swing, and that is also a base hit to left field. Decker is up with it, 1 run comes home, everybody else stops after advancing 60 feet. Two hits in the inning for Ari Cruz, and now it's Mia Scott. Scott walked her first time. There's a ground ball straight up the middle, except the umpires were not ready, or were they? Okay, I guess that's the run limit. What do you mean no? There's only 1 out. Okay, she left early. Thank you. All right, so runners leaving early and an appeal. What's that? I'm not explaining it very well, so tell our listeners what happened. Seriously. All right, runners left early. I'm going to a commercial. It's 6-0 Angleton.
What if you made the rules? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe you'd decide mullets were fashionable again. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data or a mix of each, all in one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile to save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 6/30/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
Okay, we're back, and I need to explain myself. So here's what happened. I had neglected to remember the spearing of the line drive by Sophie Kutzik, the pitcher for Kempner. That was the 2nd out. And so on that last play, somebody left too early. In softball, you cannot take off until the ball has crossed home plate or is hit. And somebody left early. Kempner made the appeal play, and so the inning ends with 6 runs having been scored by Angleton. And now Kempner is batting. Alyssa Medrano leads off, plays third base. Kirsten Williams is the designated player batting second. Lauren Hatch bats third. The cleanup hitter, Sammy Sheelander. Heaven Ferguson bats fifth and plays shortstop. We'll give you the rest of the lineup in a moment. First pitch will soon be on its way to Alyssa Medrano, coming out of the hand of Bree Dent. Pitch on the way. just below the knees for ball one. Sam Decker bats sixth and plays left field. Aaron Castellang in right field bats seventh. Batting eighth, it's Sophie Kutzik, the pitcher. And batting ninth is Pauline Pham. And there's a pitch into foul ground and grabbed by the first baseman for Angleton, Haley Savage, one away. Now Kirsten Williams, the designated player, is going to bat. Lefty near the back of the box. Dent brings it. Running toward the pitch and trying to put it in play with a little swinging bunt. Did not make contact, but it's ball one nevertheless. Dent, the right-hander, brings it. That pitch is outside for a ball. Dent brings the next one. In there for a strike. Mia Scott crashing in from third base. In fact, she's not crashing. She's just going to stay about 2/3 of the way from home plate to the bag. There's a swinging bunt, and she's out. I thought that first pitch was a strike, even though the scoreboard said it was a ball. So that's 2 away. Now Lauren Hatch, the center fielder. Dent looking over at the dugout, gets the sign, looks at her wrist. Now looks at Hatch. Here it comes. That pitch is outside. With Lauren Hatch up there at bat, I would tell you to go to Whataburger and get a Hatch green chili bacon burger, but they're not serving them now. But you know what they are serving? Tell you in a minute. Pop up in foul ground on the right side, and the second play made in this inning by the first baseman, Haley Savage. 1-2-3 inning for Dent, and we'll go to the top of the second inning. Angleton leads Kempner 6-0.
First Tire Automotive will shower you in savings in April. Make sure you're not caught saying the wrong S word when it starts raining because you can't see out of your windshield. Safety first to get you to and from the big game. Check out these great savings. Wiper blades, buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free on select Contour Beam windshield wipers. Purchase 4 select BF Goodrich, Goodyear, General, or Uniroyal tires with a premium installation package and wheel alignment and save $100. First Tire Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireAuto.com.
We take care of you so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
We want to thank the folks at Office Depot in Sugar Land, Southwest Freeway at Williams Trace for taking care of business for us all year long as we brought you Fort Bend County sports every week. We have brought over 100 broadcasted events involving all the teams in Fort Bend ISD, plus Foster and Fulshear. We intend to follow teams as far as we can in the baseball and softball playoffs. It's been a great year despite of having to battle COVID. And here we are with the top of the second. First pitch is high to Mia Scott. And she was in the batter's box when the top of the first ended because a runner had left too soon. Second pitch is just inside. Two and nothing. Sophie Kutzik ready to bring another one. Here's the 2-0. Change up. And that's in there for a strike. The 2-1 on the way. Change up, and that's rocked hard to Pham. She picks it up on one hop and throws her out. And I might sound a little bit excited about getting just an ordinary ground out to second base, but outs are tough to come by against this Angleton team that really looks primed for the playoffs. And so 4-3 goes the play, and Mia Scott is out. One out, and the base is clear for Haley Savage. Cleanup hitter. First pitch swinging high in the air, and it's going to drop inside the left field foul line. That just hit them where they ain't, and that's a double. Sam Decker runs it down in foul ground, and Kutzik threw a good pitch. She induced weak contact, but it fell in. So Savage is she's having herself a night already. Singled and drove in 3 with the first one and doubled in her second at bat. Now Kaylin Brown, first pitch swinging. One hopper to Pham, but it bounces off of her glove. Everybody's safe. Bounced off Pauline's glove and rolled over to the right. Runners at the corners with one away. Mason Garrett, 1-for-1 with a single. Kutzik brings it, and she hits it deep to center field, and going back is Hatch. She makes the catch. She gets it in quickly, but that's an easy score from third base. Coming on home to score the next run is Haley Savage. Sacrifice fly, 2 away, and our score is 7-0. That's the second sack fly in the game for the Lady Cats. Gabby Scott had the other one. Now Mason Garrett ready. Swings, and it's high in the air. It's Medrano coming in from third base and makes the catch in front of the pitcher's circle. And they get the third out. They do allow 1 run. We'll move to the bottom of the second. Angleton leading Kempner 7-1.
GetAGreatGig.com presents Gary Horn of HornSolutions.net on the most important factors in starting a business.
Number 1, where will you get the necessary capital? 2, you will probably not make money for some period of time. Prepare a conservative model of expected cost and revenues. 3, are you willing to work long hours for no pay and make sure all employees are paid?
For more free career and job search advice, log on to GetAGreatGig.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn, CEO of Horn Solutions. Our team of experienced accounting, finance, and IT professionals have delivered solutions to Houston businesses for over 3 decades. Our project group provides services ranging from assisting with mergers, acquisitions, and integrations to interim staffing. Our executive search group provides full-time placements for accounting, finance, and IT positions. Let Horn Solutions help you meet the challenges your company faces. Visit hornsolutions.net.
Okay, the last time I was here, I was about to say, the last time I was here, I realized that I just can't talk over the music. You can't hear what I'm saying anyway, so I just wait till it stops. And that time I waited till it stopped, and I started talking, and it started up again. But that's funny. All right, so we'll talk about the playoff picture out of District 24-5A as we take you through the bottom of the second inning. Kempner coming up with Sammy Sheelander. The last time we were here, Kempner got beat pretty good by Foster, but Sammy Sheelander had a homer. It was her second homer in district play. She has many more than that. She has at least 7 during the entire regular season. First pitch to her, and she rips it down the left side, and somebody's sitting on a ball bucket. I won't say that they were asleep, but they weren't the most alert they've ever been in their life. Well, they had to move. Sammy really crushed that thing. See if she can straighten it out. She bats without gloves. Right-handed hitter, and Dent brings it. And a big rip at a changeup and caught the top half of the ball, and it trickles into foul territory on the left. Dent looks over at the dugout. Cindy Rubio, the head coach of Angleton. Here comes the 0-2, and Shelander hits it high in the air, deep to right field. It's twisting over near the line, and a fine running catch. Oh, my goodness. Tori Harrison robbing Shelander of at least a single, maybe an extra base hit. And the wind blowing left to right was really taking it away from her, but she stayed with it. So that means that Bree Dent has retired the first 4 Kempner Cougars in order, and now it's Heaven Ferguson. Good basketball player in addition to being a starter on the softball team. Dent rocks and fires. There's a strike right down the middle. Heaven near the back of the right-handed box, brings it. Swung on and missed. Bree Dent quickly ahead. We're going to try to bring you baseball tomorrow. Elkins at Ridge Point, but the weather forecast does not look promising. Pitch on the way, that's outside and high. 1-2. And then on Saturday, we're going to have Austin at Dulles, and the forecast is way better for Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. Change up, missed away. Heaven is ready. Swung on, a good rip, but it goes straight back into the backstop. There's a swing and a miss, swing and a foul back, actually. The catcher for Angleton is Gabby Scott. So Foster, with a record of 14-0 in district play, will go into the playoffs as the #1 seed, as there's a swing and a foul tip strike into the mid of Gabby Scott. And down goes Ferguson. 5 up, 5 down. And now Sam Decker, the left fielder. You've got Angleton safely in with an 11-2 record, so win or lose today, that won't change the fact that they are the 2nd seed. Lamar Consolidated 10-4, as I believe they have completed their district schedule. First pitch is down and in to Decker. And then you've got Fulshire at 10-5. One more district game to play, but they'll be the 4th seed no matter what. 1-0 pitch to Decker, check swing, but it's called a strike. 1-1. Sam, like Sammy Shelander, bats without gloves. Here comes the 1-1. Reaches out and fouls it back. And somebody's going to have to go inside the fence that borders the track. It'll be a long walk to get that one, unless some very nice person throws it over the fence and back to whoever was sent to fetch the foul ball. 7-0, Angleton on top. Kempner batting in the bottom of the 2nd. Bree Dent inside the pitcher's circle for Angleton. Massaging the ball, now brings the 1-2. Change up, and just off the plate away. Gutsy take by Sam Decker. Steps out, now back in. Leaning over the plate. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. Well, Bree Dent has been perfect for the first 2 innings. We'll be back with the top of the 3rd. Angleton leads Kempner 7-0.
What if you made the rules? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe you'd decide mullets were fashionable again. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data or a mix of each, all in one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile to save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 6/30/21. Restrictions apply. New performance started plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
We see all you do to get work done, whether it's keeping your office clean or redesigning your space for 3 or 300. Our business is to keep business going. Buy online and pick up in store, or get free next business day shipping at Office Depot, Office Max, and OfficeDepot.com.
Bree Dent will lead off for Angleton in the top half of inning number 3. Lady Cats lead the Kempner Cougars 7-0 on VypeFortBend.com. And Sophie Kutzik ready to bring it. Here's the first pitch, change up, and it's high. So good luck to Foster, Angleton, Lamar Consolidated, and Fulshire in the softball playoffs that begin next week. Here's the pitch. And that is down the left field line, but hooking foul and almost out of play. I've been to Kempner a few times when they were playing softball and baseball at the same time. And they just don't do that anymore because you have too many foul balls from baseball that fly onto the softball diamond. Here's the 1-1, and that's high in the air. Decker coming in, and she comes all the way to where she would stand if she was the shortstop. That's a great long run, and she squeezed the ball. It almost escaped from her mitt. So that's a fly ball to the right fielder, but with the wind blowing in, that was just a very difficult play, but Decker, I won't say she made it look easy, but she made it brilliantly. Now the first pitch is a strike to Tori Harrison. She lined the ball right back to Kutzik the first time, takes the second pitch, and it's down. 1-1. Kutzik ready, here it comes. There's a strike. Kutzik brings the 0-2. Down and in. Tantalizing pitch, but a good take on the part of Tori Harrison. Keeps her feet very close together in the box and watches that one go by. Speaking of her feet, it just missed her toenails, which from what I understand are painted fuchsia today. I'm just kidding, I have no idea. I was just trying to make sure, see if you were paying attention. Kutzik brings the 2-2, change up high, and the count goes, well, the scoreboard said 2-2, but obviously it was 3-1. And so now we have our first substitution for Angleton. It's Riley Davila, the sophomore. And I guess to bat in the top half of the lineup for Angleton, you must swing left-handed. Davila neither near the front of the box nor the back of the box. She's kind of right there in the middle. Here's the first pitch. Ran up toward it, but let it go by, and there is a stolen base. No attempt to throw out Tori Harrison. Davila batting for Aaliyah White. Here's the 1-0. And she ran up on that one, but it was also high. 2-0. Riley is a very popular first name among girls that play softball in Fort Bend County and surrounding areas these days. There's a ground ball base hit into center field. Hatch is up with it. And stopping at third base is Tori Harrison. There are runners at the corners with one away. And the wind blowing in hard from left field. The flag's not doing much, but down here on the surface, it's blowing pretty hard. Kutsick brings it. There's another stolen base. Going on down to second is Davila. 2 runners in scoring position. There was no throw from McCoy. Don't want to throw it on down to second and allow Tori Harrison to come on home. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and a ground ball into left field. Sam Decker's been busy. She's up with it, but a run scores. It's Tori Harrison crossing the plate. That makes it 8-0. Now Mia Scott comes up. She has walked and grounded out to second. Here's the first pitch, and another stolen base. Going down without drawing a throw is Ari Cruz. There's Ari Cruz, who on the first pitch grounded the base hit to left field. And the second pitch is high for a ball. 2-0 on Mia Scott. She's very much near the back of the box. Rips it into center field, and that will go no it won't. Lauren Hatch catches it off. Doesn't go all the way to the fence, but it is going to drive home 2 runs, and that makes it 10-0. Riley Davila and Ari Cruz came on home, and that magic number of 10-run advantage is up there for Angleton, so they know it's a school night, and I'm sure they want to get home early. There's a stolen base and no throw down. Mia Scott is now in scoring position. Still only 1 out in the top of the third. 10-0 our score. 3 runs have come in this inning. Haley Savage rips it toward right field, and it goes foul. Erin Castellang gave it a good look. Now she's going to get back in position. Kutsick gets the indication of what pitch to throw. That pitch is high. Haley Savage has singled, and she drove home 3 runs. That was her first plate appearance, and she doubled her second time up. That pitch gets by McCoy, and that will result in the runner moving up. Mia Scott's now at third. Savage digs in, ready, swings at the 3-1 and look out. Hot smash down the right field line, but foul. You know, I got to spend a year watching just about every single home game, broadcasting the Sugarland Skeeters, and I noticed that those Skeeters players had a lot of rips in the back of their baseball pants. Here's a high fly ball in the air, foul, out of play on the right. I think the Skeeters kind of took pride in wearing pants that had holes in the back. And everybody I've seen so far, except for one player, has kept her pants in good repair. There's a swing and a foul ball, this time on the left side by Savage. Rattles around on the aluminum bleachers behind the baseball field. I think while I'm at it, I'm going to dial up some standings from 24 5A baseball. And there's ball 4 to Haley Savage. She goes on down to first base. Mia Scott still at third, and now it's Kaylin Brown who's due. Kaylin singled, reached on an error, and hit a sacrifice fly. Swing and a hard ground ball into right center field, and that'll score 1. Here comes Savage around third, but she stops, and a nice throw comes in from Lauren Hatch, and that keeps her right there, but a run comes home to make it 11-0. Mason Garrett singled, and she popped up to third base. Swings at the first pitch. That's high in the air. The wind's going to knock it down. Hatch is under it. Has the catch. Fires it in, but no way that she's going to throw out the runner at the plate. Another run comes in on a sacrifice fly. Haley Savage scores. And moving on up is Kaylin Brown. She comes on late. As soon as the throw came out of Lauren Hatch's hand and she knew it was going to be coming all the way home, or almost home, that's when she took off. Here's the pitch. First pitch swinging, golfed in the air. It is the shortstop coming on to get it. Kevin Ferguson makes the play, and that will do it. We'll continue to the bottom of the 4th inning. And I believe our score, as they're playing a little bit of havoc with the scoreboard out there, I want to make sure that I'm along with the official folks. I think it is 12-0. It could be 13-0. We'll straighten that out and be back.
What if you made the rules? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe you'd decide mullets were fashionable again. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data or a mix of each, all in one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile to save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 6/30/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
First Tire and Automotive will shower you in savings in April. Make sure you're not caught saying the wrong S word when it starts raining because you can't see out of your windshield. Safety first to get you to and from the big game. Check out these great savings. Wiper blades, buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free on select Contour Beam windshield wipers. Purchase 4 select BF Goodrich, Goodyear, General, or Uniroyal tires with a premium installation package and wheel alignment and save $100. First Tire and Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
You seem like the type to love and believe and disappear after the song.
All right, we are back and we are ready to play the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we're going to be able to confirm that the score is 13-0, I think. And the first pitch to Erin Castelang, fouled out of play to the right. All right, so I'm just taking a moment here. It is 12-0. 12-0 is our score. Angleton on top of Kempner. Cougars batting in the bottom of the third. Number 7 hitter is Castleang, and she hits a dribbler out in front of the mound. Dent comes to get it and throws in time, just getting Aaron by less than half a step. So score that one 1-3. 7 up, 7 down, and now Sophie Kutzik is going to hit for herself. Right-handed hitter. Bree Dent delivers. First pitch swinging and straight back. Sophie looks on down at the third base coaching box where Erin Pledger, the head coach for the Cougars, has some instructions and encouragement. Here's the pitch. Over but low. And the count 1-1. 12-0. Angleton on top and primed for the playoffs. Dent delivers the 1-1. Ground ball to shortstop. Should be an easy play. 6-3. And the out is made. That was Mason Garrett. And all right, here we go. We've got Haven Berry coming up to swing for the Kempner Cougars. So we got a Heaven Ferguson and a Haven Berry. Right-handed swinger taking her time getting into the box, and that was so the home plate umpire could inform the Angleton dugout of this change in the lineup. This was going to be Pauline Pham. First pitch, a strike to Haven Berry. Bree Dent takes a look at her wristband. The right-hander brings the 0-1, and it's a ground ball foul on the right, and it just missed Alyssa Medrano, who's waiting to bat next. Angleton with 12 runs on 11 hits. And there's a lunge at the pitch just to stay alive, and it's fouled on the right side. Jaylee Veach is playing first base now for Angleton, and I apologize if I'm saying her name incorrectly. Swung on and missed. Down goes Haven Berry. That'll do it for the Kempner Cougars in the bottom of the third. We'll move to the fourth on VypeFortBend.com. Angleton leads it 12-0.
First Tire and Automotive will shower you in savings in April. Make sure you're not caught saying the wrong S word when it starts raining because you can't see out of your windshield. Safety first to get you to and from the big game. Check out these great savings. Wiper blades, buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free on select Contour Beam windshield wipers. Purchase 4 select BF Goodrich, Goodyear, General, or Uniroyal tires with a premium installation package and wheel alignment and save $100. First Tire and Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugarland and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
You are the master of the multitask, the champion of making it happen, taking care of business.
Okay, hi. There's something that's been happening to me lately here. Not at Kempner, but just everywhere I go. Something has been happening to me where we have this device on our laptop that plays the commercials, and every once in a while it just quits. And it has done that right now. And I'm going to bring it back, and hopefully during the next commercial break I can play a spot. Coach! I was yelling at a coach because I want to check on the pronunciation of one of the Lady Cats' names. And the coach didn't hear me because of the music. So here we go. Top of the fourth, Sophie Kutzik still working for the Kempner Cougars. First pitch swinging, and it's a slam down the left field line. Rolling into the corner, and it's a double to lead it off by Bree Dent. Bree Dent has not allowed a base runner, and she's doing pretty well at the plate. You might be able to tell that a little bit of dust is starting to kick up. Bree Dent now 2 for 3 with that double. And first pitch swinging by Tori Harrison. And it goes foul, picked up by Sam Decker over there. Ozarka. Good stuff. Harrison ready for the 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch is high. There's the next pitch by Kutzik, and she took something off that, hoping for a chase. Didn't get it. Here's the next one. Harrison looks at that one, and it's over but low. Count goes to 3-1. 12-0 Angleton. Bree Dent led off this top of the fourth with a double. Harrison ready, front of the box, feet close together. Here's the pitch. High for ball 4. Runners at first and second. Now back to the top of the order. And it's Riley Davila who came in as a pinch hitter. And now she's still at the top of the lineup. First pitch to her. She runs up and lets it go outside for ball 1. It's going to get really chilly tonight after the sun goes down, but right now we still have daylight. She runs up on that one, and it's also outside for a ball. Open stance from the left-handed box. Here comes the 2-0, and she runs and hits it foul in the air, and it just gets over the backstop fence. Takes that great high eye-hand coordination when you start running before you swing. You never see anyone try to do that in baseball. And she lets that one go. It's high for ball 3. 3-1 on Davila. It also reminds me of Happy Gilmore. You know, how he would run up to the golf ball, of course. That was only a movie. Here's the next pitch. There's a strike, and the count goes full. I think that skill of running up would also be translating to polo. And that's ball 4. So the bases are loaded. Kutzik and the Cougars trying to just keep it at 12-0, but that'll be a tough task right here with nobody out. Now I have a pinch hitter for Angleton. It's Abby Landtrip, senior, playing in her last regular season game. Landtrip bats barehanded, swings righty. Kutzik brings it. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Don't forget, baseball tomorrow night, weather permitting. Elkins at Ridgepoint, and then on Saturday afternoon, we expect good weather for Austin and Dulles. That pitch is hit hard on the ground, foul. That makes it 1-1 over on the left. Bree Dent with a little good-natured teasing, you know. You don't want to take out your pitcher who's throwing a perfect game. That one is high in the air, but it's not very deep. Lauren Hatch makes the catch, and everybody's got a hold. One away, and I guess a double play might be too much to ask. Now it's Mia Scott. You know, there's something about when Ari Cruz comes up, I forget to say Ari Cruz is batting. Here's a first pitch swinging, hard hit to right field, and it's over Castellang's head. And it rattles into the corner. 1 run scores, make it 2, and it's a 2-run double. Mia Scott almost cleaned off the bases completely, but Davila is still over at third. Now we have Chaley Veach. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. Veach? Kaylee Veach. CH equals in this case. Kaylee Veach. And I know it's accurate because it came from Kaylee Veach. It's like the CH in Texas Tech. Or Scholastic. Or what else? Technical. Well, that's the same as Texas Tech. Veach ready. Swings at the first pitch and hits it deep to center field. Hatch going back. She's got it 1 foot from the fence. Makes the catch, but it'll be a sacrifice fly. Coming on home is Davila, and that makes it 15-0. By the way, Veach was the last name of the character in Dodgeball. You know, the real-life wife of Ben Stiller. And I can't remember her first name, but I mean the character's first name, but Ben Stiller's real-life wife was in Dodgeball. And there's a weak grounder right back to Kutzik, who throws to first and gets the batter, Kaylin Brown, and that'll do it. But 3 more runs come home for the Angleton Wildcats, and they lead your Kempner Cougars by a score of 15-0. We'll be right back on VypeFortBend.com with the bottom of the 4th inning.
GetAGreatGig.com presents Gary Horn of HornSolutions.net on the most important factors in starting a business.
Number 1, where will you get the necessary capital? 2, you will probably not make money for some period of time. Prepare a conservative model of expected cost and revenues. 3, are you willing to work long hours for no pay and make sure all employees are paid?
For more free career and job search advice, log on to GetAGreatGig.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn, CEO of Horn Solutions. Our team of experienced accounting, finance, and IT professionals have delivered solutions to Houston businesses for over 3 decades. Our project group provides services ranging from assisting with mergers, acquisitions, and integrations to interim staffing. Our executive search group provides full-time placements for accounting, finance, and IT positions. Let Horn Solutions help you meet the challenges your company faces. Visit hornsolutions.net.
First Tire and Automotive will shower you in savings in April. Make sure you're not caught saying the wrong S word when it starts raining because you can't see out of your windshield. Safety first to get you to and from the big game. Check out these great savings. Wiper blades, buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free on select Contour Beam windshield wipers. Purchase 4 select BF Goodrich, Goodyear, General, or Uniroyal tires with a premium installation package and wheel alignment and save $100. First Tire and Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Alyssa Madrano leads it off for Kempner. They're down 15-0 in the bottom of the 4th, and if they don't score, then we're done here. It'll be the softball version of a technical knockout. Perfect game so far for Bree Dent. First pitch high in the air. It's the shortstop moving out, and that'll be an easy play for Mason Garrett. She's got it 1 away. And now Kirsten Williams. You know, I think I might actually run out of time to check on the 24 5A baseball standings. Unless Kempner finds a way to score a run here. And Kirsten Williams, with a swinging bunt, withdrew the bat, but it's called a strike, and it's 0-1. Dent ready. Brings the 0-1, and that was inside. Williams near the back of the box. Here's the pitch, and it's a bunt attempt and back into the backstop foul. 1-2. And you can continue to bunt your way on or try to bunt your way on. You are not out if you bunt a third strike until it's the third time you do it. Williams ready. Dent whirly-birds and brings it. There's a called strike 3, and down she goes. And it's up to Lauren Hatch to prolong this game. Bree Dent has been magnificent, putting down every Kempner Cougar hitter that has come up there. She rocks and fires, and it's a ground ball to first. Easy pickings there by Kaylee. And she steps on the bag, and that is the ball game. 15-0 is our final score. And this ball game took only 1 hour and 3 minutes. And we'll be right back with the totals and set up tomorrow night's action for you. Hope we get some baseball action despite the weather forecast. We'll be right back.
What if you made the rules? You'd probably make ice cream mandatory for breakfast. Maybe you'd decide mullets were fashionable again. And if you were in charge of your wireless plan, you'd most likely do something to save yourself a bunch of money. Well, you're in luck. Because when you get Xfinity Mobile and Internet together, you can save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. And with Xfinity Mobile, you can choose the perfect data option for each person using it. From unlimited to shared data or a mix of each, all in one plan. Hey, you're making the rules here. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, add Xfinity Mobile to save up to $300 a year on your wireless bill. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay and 6/30/21. Restrictions apply. New Performance Starter Plus Internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Wireless savings compares to averages of top providers. Xfinity Internet required.
First Tire and Automotive will shower you in savings in April. Make sure you're not caught saying the wrong S word when it starts raining because you can't see out of your windshield. Safety first to get you to and from the big game. Check out these great savings. Wiper blades, buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free on select Contour Beam windshield wipers. Purchase 4 select BF Goodrich, Goodyear, General, or Uniroyal tires with a premium installation package and wheel alignment and save $100. First Tire and Automotive, a proud sponsor of Fort Bend Vype Sports. Make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care. The sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
I think Angleton's ready for the softball playoffs, and I feel sorry for the Houston ISD team that they're going to face in round 1. And then after that, probably Barbers Hill will be waiting And if Angleton plays the way they have been lately, other than that heartbreaking 6-5 walk-off loss to Foster just a few nights ago, I think they're going to be a tough out. So here are the totals on this evening's game. Angleton with 15 runs on 13 hits. They committed no errors and left 5 runners on base. Going to turn that microphone down because I know the wind is probably bothering you. Anyway, Angleton 15 runs on 13 hits, no errors, and they left 5 runners on base. For Kempner, no runs on no hits. They made 2 errors and nobody left on base because they didn't have a single base runner all game. The winner is Bree Dent. She pitches a 4-inning perfect game, throws 39 pitches, struck out 5, didn't walk anybody, gave up nothing. It was masterful. Sophie Kutzik, well, she was just up against a very tough lineup, and she takes the loss in this one. Mia Scott with 4 RBIs for Angleton. Haley Savage drove in 3, including a pair of doubles. So Angleton is running on all cylinders, and we wish them luck in the playoffs, as well as the Foster Falcons, Lamar Consolidated, and the Fulshire Chargers. So we're going to join you tomorrow night, hopefully. I think I'm going to bring the same big umbrella that I have over my head right now, because it could rain on the hardscrabble streets of Siena, where we'll try to bring you the game between the Elkins Knights and the Ridgepoint Panthers. And Ridgepoint is customarily either at the top of District 26A or they're sharing the lead, but right now they've fallen on hard times. On Monday night of this week, they were no hit by the Travis Tigers, and then they took on George Ranch at George Ranch and lost 3-2 in a walk-off. So very heartbreaking lately for Ridgepoint, and they've got to get a win over Elkins, and Elkins lost at home to Dulles on Tuesday night, and we brought you that one on VypeFortBend.com. Don't forget, you can always go back and listen to the podcasts of our ball games, and we've had a lot of good ones here lately, so if you got nothing better to listen to or watch, then check out VypeFortBend.com. Don't forget, on Saturday, starting at 12:45, we'll have the Batter Up Show prior to the game between Austin and Dulles. That's a very important game for both of those teams. Dulles, having beaten Elkins on the road Tuesday night, has played its way back into contention in District 26A. So thank you for being with us on this game that only took 1 hour and 3 minutes. Congratulations, Angleton. Very strong performance. For everyone on the Vype team, Roger Smith saying so long from Kempner High School in beautiful Sugar Land, Texas. And we will talk to you tomorrow night. Hopefully, pray that there will not be rain. And if there isn't, we'll bring you the game between Elkins and Ridgepoint. Good night, everybody.